Everyone, welcome to another episode of Independent Artists Unite Song Series. Super psyched today. I really am so happy that I discovered this artist through Dominica, actually, on Instagram. Mortes. Am I
Oh
saying that
yeah,
right? Mortes?
Mortis, yes.
Mortes,
You can
yeah.
say it, you can say it Mortis, you can say it Mortes, you can say
Oh, I like that better.
Mortes,
Mortes.
whatever fits.
Well, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, like I had mentioned, Dominica from on Instagram, she was,
I
she,
know her.
yeah, yeah,
She's awesome. Shout out to
yeah,
her.
she does, she like, she really like has her ear out for hearing new music and stuff, and yeah, and she played this song "Bleed" that we're going to talk about today from your album The Hunt, which is like a concept album, so we'll talk about that. But yeah, I was so intrigued. I thought it was so cool, like kind of like a combination of like some grunge elements in there with the dark wave, and it's like I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm like kind of, well, I guess I'm a child of the 80s, young man of the 90s, but I definitely had a live band during grunge, and it was like, as it came on, it was like, oh, it just kind of invaded everyone's music a little bit because there were so many cool, powerful, like undeniably cool elements of grunge,
Oh
So
yeah,
I
for
was like,
sure, for
I was
sure.
super psyched to hear some of them in your music, but yeah, tell us a bit about your background and how you kind of ended up with the Mortes uh, style.
Yeah, so actually this project Mortis isn't that old. I think I started back in 2023.
Okay.
That's when I put out my first song, Graveyard Dance. And it really was just I was I already had some different projects beforehand. I did like synthwave and synth pop and stuff like that, but it didn't really like feel like it was me really,
Mm.
and I didn't really feel comfortable with it. And then I kind of went back to my roots because back in the day when I was like a kid, I watched MTV the whole day after school.
Yeah.
And I always kind of gravitated to like the darker music, the darker
Mm.
artists. I just love this melancholy stuff and like the darker themes. And yeah, I kind of thought like, why am I not making this kind of music? So
Yeah.
I just picked up my guitar and started the Mortis project. I don't I'm not very long in this music thing, to be honest. Like I started making music when I was 18 years old, and shortly after that, like I learned guitar, and shortly after that, I started writing my own songs. And I really felt like that's something I need. I need to express myself. I need to get something out and bring it to other people. And I just had a lot of experience just trying out stuff, a lot of different projects, as I said. And then I finally found my voice through Mortis, something where I feel comfortable with and something that like uh, really is me. Like I feel
Yeah.
at home and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that comes across in the music too, because it sounds very authentic, like this is just what's coming out of you somehow. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so I already have like a whole studio album behind me called Thorns. And that was a very interesting project because it was like the first dark music project, and it was like this whole thing that I had to do, and I had to build up myself. And like, I kind of realized that I like to think in eras. So I had this vampire rock star theme going on, like with the music video and like kind of this look and like the themes of the song. It's very sexy. The whole album is very sexy and very grungy as well. Like it's very in your face. It's very, very kind of pop if you or at least very catchy.
Mm, mm,
And I think with this new album, with the song Bleed and The Hunt, I'm kind of going into a more of a reserved, more of a maybe mature kind of direction. And I'm kind of
mm.
taking my time a little bit, building up the songs, like especially with Bleed. Like that was the first song I wrote for this album. And
Okay.
that's also the first song that's comes on the album. And it just takes the time to build up and to gain speed at the end and kind of
Yeah.
liked doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are many things I love about this song. I've played it a lot. And I love how it just starts with the guitar and you have a little more of of a grunge kind of feel. And then all of a sudden the bass comes in and it's a huge bass. It's so good, man. I love to hear that really huge bass and the whole and just the boom, boom, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's a
yeah,
great intro there. And then I actually looked on my iPhone and timed it that it was like 2 minutes and 22 seconds until the synths come in
yeah,
and
yeah.
kind of double time. So and I just think that's so cool, you know, and it really builds it up into this kind of yeah, dark wave chaos at the end, which is really cool.
Yeah, as I said, I took my time with the song. And yeah, it was the very first song I wrote for this whole album. And it was like it had a lot of meaning for me behind it because it goes way back to the beginning of this project of me as Mortes, because right after I wrote my first song, Graveyard Dance, which kind of uh, was talking about what I want this project to be. It's
Mm,
about uh, being aware of death and living life to the fullest, and like seeing the beauty in life and everything, and in death, and the melancholy things in life, and everything beautiful, basically. And the second song that I envisioned in my mind or that I had lyrics to was actually Bleed. Like the lyrics were a bit different. The structure was slightly different and it wasn't like fully written, but it was the second song I wrote basically for Mortes. But it took its time to like grow and to find its place because it didn't really fit the first album that was like too glamorous, too not grungy in a like raw way.
mm.
And I, for the longest time, like for 2 years, I didn't have an instrumental for this song. And like only when I thought about the concept of this album, I just picked up my guitar, played some chords, like really basic chords, and sang the lines on top of the chords, and I had my song.
Yeah,
And
well,
yeah,
it's also super catchy, and I think it like really shows. I always think that it really shows a great song when you can just play it on only guitar and
yeah, yeah,
vocals,
right. If
and
if if the
already,
acoustic version
yeah,
is,
yeah,
yeah,
right away you have everybody right from that, you know, it'll make you bleed, you know,
yeah, yeah, right.
it's so good, but I asked you if maybe you could read the lyrics for us because
Oh
they're
yeah,
also
for
really
sure.
cool lyrics.
So maybe I can read like the original lyrics first, and
Oh
then
yeah,
like the
sure,
new
sure. Yeah,
version.
and take as many tangents as you want to talking about it because that's all super interesting stuff to me.
Yeah, so the first idea that just sprung into my head, I don't even know where it came from. Sometimes ideas just pop into my head and I have to write them down to not
Hmm.
forget them. And what I came up with was basically just everything you bury will come back to haunt you. Everything you seed will make you bleed.
Mm.
So it's like a little poem almost. And I kind of restructured that to fit the song, to fit the chords. And it goes everything you bury, everything you seed will come back to haunt you. It will make you bleed. and then
Mm.
like a little ooh break.
Yeah.
And then comes the part that you like with the drums and the bass, where I sing everything you hide, everything you keep inside you will come back to eat you alive. It will come in your sleep. And then I basically just sing bleed 3 times and singing bleeding by myself. So it's not a lot of lyrical content in the song, but it's I prefer to have like only a little or like a little amount of lyrics, but like something that really hits the
Mm.
spot, that
Yeah.
something that's really resonates and something that brings the message across, but not having to say too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let the music speak as well.
Yeah. But I think it's cool too because it's like when you're repeating the same lyrics basically, but the arrangement is changing so much, then it almost breathes new life into the lyrics, you know what I mean? Because the energy of the music makes you feel one thing too as you like revisit those lyrics again, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. It feels like
Yeah.
a completely different song in the second part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Whole different energy. Yeah. And yeah, so this song or this album, well,
Yeah,
let's say this
talk
song
about
kind
the
of,
album because it was
yeah,
part
yeah,
of this part of a theme, I mean a concept album basically, right?
yeah. So this song kind of stands for the whole album, or like the meaning behind it, and for the concept and theme of it. So it's about um, or let me go back to Thorns first, because I
Okay.
wrote that album and the songs in a very happy time in my life, and I was just very happy with my circumstances. I have a beautiful, wonderful partner at my side who also helps me a lot with this project,
Hmm.
and just a lot of things just went well in my life, and I was,
So it was a
I guess that's
happy vampire.
happy rockstar vampire who's very into sexy things. And so now with the hunt, I'm not saying that I got unhappy, but I have like a certain anxiety that comes back gnawing at my
Hmm.
brain, that things that I
Well, the state of the world
just,
probably doesn't help.
yeah. So that basically things that I buried deep inside of myself
Hmm.
back in the day, when I had went through worse times, and that they will come back out and they will show their face, that they will haunt me and hunt me down. And basically this is the whole theme, that I'm kind of afraid of, like the pendulum of happiness, and
Hmm. Just gonna
that,
swing the other way.
yeah, that it's gonna swing the other way. And yeah, it's basically just this whole anxiety thing about this topic that I kind of try to express in this whole album. In each song, it's 13 songs, and I think Bleed is like the is exactly the right song for this, to make a stand about, or make a point about this topic for
Yeah.
me, and that's
And
why it's also the first one.
oh yeah. And do your feelings about this kind of topic of past things coming back to haunt you, does your feelings about that change now that you have like now that it's been like the source of a creative project like this?
That's a good question. Um, I actually already, or I'm actually already working on my next album. Like it
Mm,
would be the third studio album, and I already got the name and 2 songs, and it's actually kind of in the same realm. I'm think I'm gonna try to work on all those things, on all those anxieties, and that's what I want to do on this next album.
mm,
So this the hunt is basically just realizing what I'm feeling like, kind of facing my anxieties, and the way I feel about it now after I've finished the whole album is I'm more enlightened about what I'm thinking. I'm finally brought out some things that were inside of me, and but I still feel the need to tackle those things which I want to do
Explore
in
that,
the
yeah,
next album. So it's like it's a process,
yeah.
a very long process.
Is the hunt these things from the past that are hunting you, or are you
Yeah.
the hunter hunting for these
Well,
things, or both?
I've got a very, very interesting story behind how I came up with the name The
Yeah.
Hunt. So I'm me and my partner, we are kind of big into anime,
Oh yeah.
and we watched the 90s version of Vampire Hunter The Bloodlust.
Mm.
And it's like the story of this half vampire who hunts other vampires in this world where the vampires are evil. And like there's a whole love story behind the kidnapping, and the whole movie is basically like a hunt. And when I watched
I've
that
I've
movie, I
scrolled
was,
past that many times, and now this is going to give me a reason to
oh
watch
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, watch it. It's so cool. It just reeks of aesthetic and like it looks so cool. Like there's an 80s version of it from the 80s, which is like very 80s, and like a 90s version. And like it was just very cool, and it's I don't know, just like the whole visual thing, the story, and like I just had this the hunt thing in my head. And
Mm,
I actually like when I watched this movie, I posted like a short video of it on Instagram, like on my story, and I in the caption I wrote down the hunt. So
mm.
this was the first time before I even wrote any song for this album where I foreshadowed this album coming.
Okay.
That's why I got the idea, and I that's where I kind of cemented the idea.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's kind of also where the aesthetic came from with the I have like a knight's armor that I use for music videos, and like it's just my inspiration point. I think that's something I really like. I like to take one specific thing and take anything that I like from it and just uh, do something with it, run away and
So you're
try
saying you
my own
have a suit of
things.
armor?
Yeah, like it's
Because
just
there's goth and then there's goth, and I think you just put
yeah.
yourself up here
Yeah.
having an
So
actual suit of armor.
I haven't shown like the complete thing just yet. I only teased it for the video or visualizer thing for Bleed.
All right. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
And
for the
like I've like
canvas.
I
Yeah.
don't have a full armor because it's I don't have the money for it. It's very expensive. But it's yeah, it's kind of crazy what you can buy online. Like it's real armor. It's like real steel,
Wow.
like from an armory. And yeah, it just looks cool. And yeah, I have a lot of things planned in terms of music videos for this whole thing. And yeah, that's also like like when I another interesting story about foreshadowing things like with the name of the hunt
Mhm.
was this little poem, Everything You Bury Will Come Back to Haunt You. This little snippet of the lyrics, it was uh, in my Instagram bio since the beginning. Like when I created this account and started like sharing my music, that was always in there in the beginning. And so if you read it, maybe you might have realized that I've foreshadowed this moment with the song coming out like 2.5 years ago. So I think that's just pretty cool that
Yeah.
it's like
I
yeah.
know you mentioned that your partner helps on the project too. What kind of input do they have?
Yeah, so my girlfriend, she's like obviously like emotional support for me. She
Yeah.
does a lot of feedback on my songs. On this album, I was kind of more secluded in my studio space. I didn't really
Mm.
show much to her because I felt like I needed to have like my own thing going on in my own head.
Yeah.
So, but usually she's like the one who decides if something is good enough.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And like she's giving me very, very great feedback. And also, she's just always there when I'm doing stuff like going to me on festivals and just even taking photos or filming and stuff like that. Like everything like that. She also has like a small vocal part in one of my
Oh,
songs,
cool. Yeah.
and like just little things or like bigger things that feel a lot to me. And she's really fan number one. And
That's
yeah,
a good thing to have. Yeah.
I really love her. And it's just great having a person behind you who supports you in what you do.
And you're doing some live shows too, right? With Mortes?
Yeah, so my very first live show was last year at a Dark Dance Treffen in Mannheim, and that was kind of um, a fire baptism, or what you
Baptism
call
by
it,
fire. Yeah.
baptism by fire, because it's like this huge thing. And I didn't have like a lot of live experience beforehand, like only playing in a band and like only some small venues.
Mm,
And then you're suddenly like in this uh, huge goth industrial thing, and like the people are everyone is looking so unique, so cool, and you're like up on stage and doing a show, and it was a lot of fun. It was so great. I met a lot of people there that I'm still like
mm.
friends with.
Oh, cool.
And the second concert that I did was also last year. It was a release party of a friend's clothing line. So I'm currently wearing what they make.
Okay.
And they just wanted to have like this whole event going on locally with two musicians and like some DJs and all that. And I had the honor to play there. And yeah, since then I didn't really have any live shows, but I'm definitely thinking about making a release show for this Der Hand album, and which is gonna release in March next year. And I'm kind of I don't really have a lot of time right now because I just did the album. I recorded everything, I produced everything.
I was
I
going to ask,
still
so you
have to,
produce it? Yeah, it really sounds good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, thanks. Yeah, I pretty much do everything on my own with my own hands, and like anything that I can like do, like obviously if someone has to film me, uh, it's someone else doing it.
Mm.
But music wise, it's like pretty much 100% me, other than maybe using a drum sample, drum loop here and there. And yeah, I also decided to draw my own cover art, and that just takes time.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't really have didn't really find time to like prepare a live show, and I also want to have a kind of a band behind myself, because the
Okay.
first
Yeah,
two
I was going
shows
to
that I
ask you
did
what your
were,
setup was. Yeah.
yeah, I was completely alone with my laptop on my side, and I had like buttons I had to press. I had to talk with the audience. I had to play my songs with the click track, and had this whole thing laid out, and it was a bit anxiety inducing. It worked out for both
Yeah.
shows, but I feel like for the next shows, I'm gonna need someone who helps me out a bit, who's on an instrument, and yeah, it's something I'm definitely gonna work on for the next few months, and that I'm gonna prepare, because I really love being on stage, And I'm also currently I have another project going on, a band project where I play bass, and it's like main kind of punk music or with
Okay.
some shoegaze elements. And like I had maybe 8 or 9 gigs this year with this band,
Okay.
so I'm kind of preoccupied with that
Yeah.
project
But you're
for
getting
the
in
next.
nice and comfortable on stage. That's good.
That's good. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely I'm definitely learning stuff and yeah.
Um, and I wanted to ask you also briefly about this collaboration you had that just came out yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. So it's the second song of the album. So I'm actually releasing every each song of this album every 3 weeks until it comes out in March.
Oh, cool.
So it never gets boring. And it was a very special collaboration for me with Balduvian Bears.
Yeah.
Um, he's a label mate of me, of myself, and he also turned into a friend because of this collaboration. And like we just when I wrote this song, I wanted to write like a post-punk hymn and something really catchy and really cool that also goes with this theme of something, uh, a shadow being behind your back and like breathing down your neck and
Mm,
like it's the whole anxieties what which I talked about. And I really felt like when I wrote this song that I needed him on the track because I don't know, I heard his voice while doing the demos, and I hit him up, and he was like, "Damn, of course, dude!" And we just like finished up the song really quickly, and then the very special thing happened. That was a very like very happy circumstances because he was actually at the Wave Gothic Treffen this year, and he played a gig. And he was the first. It was the first time he was in Germany. Here, he comes from the USA, Utah,
oh, Utah. Oh
and
my God. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, like he actually came from the USA to Europe to play this gig, and I had the honor of meeting him, and we just clicked. Like
Yeah.
me and my partner, we just turned into very great friends with him,
Cool.
and also with his bandmates that he brought along. And it was uh, a happy circumstance because I got contacted by a professor who does like media history stuff,
Mm,
and he um, how do I explain it? So it's like he makes videos about historical places in
okay.
Europe,
Yeah.
and he makes like digital like interviews and talking about the place and using like a 360-degree camera showing the
Oh,
place.
cool. Yeah.
And so when you get there, you can scan a QR code, and then you get like this tour of this whole place, like a digital tour you can
Oh,
watch.
nice. Yeah.
And
Oh, that's a great
he
idea.
yeah, and he had like this the city of Altenburg, which is below Leipzig. They wanted him to do that for like the cemetery in Altenburg. And he was like, man, I don't want to, like the way he explained it, he was like, I don't want to do like a dry historical like tour anymore. He wanted to do something more exciting. So he asked around for goth bands to like participate
Oh, cool.
in this video thing.
Yeah.
And so he reached out to me, and I was like, of course. And as it was, he planned to come there around at the Wave Gothic Treffen. So we actually shot this video, this whole music video thing, on the day after Balduvian Bear's gig. at the Wave Gothic Treffen.
Okay.
So we met him on Saturday, and on Sunday we had like
You're
a whole
shooting
shoot
already.
for the whole, yeah,
That's
a whole
awesome.
shoot and for the whole day, and we just had so much fun, man. It was so
You say, yeah, I'll
like
be right
the
there. Let me get my coat of armor.
yeah, yeah. So it was like this crypt or tomb that was like open, and it was very huge, and it was just so atmospheric. Like you felt the winds and the leaves rattling down, and it also started to rain, which kind of gave us a bit of anxiety because of our equipment. And but it felt like magic, like literally at the like one of the takes we did when we played like the chorus of the song, like the whole leaves came rustling down,
Oh,
and
wow.
like
Yeah.
the whole like cemetery, it felt like the whole cemetery was singing along. And
Yeah.
it was a crazy experience. It was so much fun. The Balduvian Bears and his band, they had a lot of fun, and we like basically spent the whole day together, and we cherished this whole project so much. And so I was so proud of this music video to finally drop, and it just turned out really great. And I feel
Is
like
there somewhere where you can see the video? Is it on YouTube or
yeah,
something? Or, oh, yeah.
it's on the Dark Tunes music group
Okay,
YouTube
Dark Tunes.
channel,
Okay.
and it's the newest one
Oh,
yeah, you
cool.
can go there, and you'll immediately see
Yeah, I'll
Sans,
check it out. Yeah.
Mortes, ex Balduvian Bears, and yeah, that was I didn't really like when I started this project or even this album. I didn't really think it would go this way. Like it's always the craziest things that happen,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just really happy to being able to be part of it, and also kind of winging it on a go. Like that's my way of working. Like I still haven't
Yeah.
got like most of the cover art for this album, for the singles ready. I still have to draw them up, and so I have a lot of work coming up the next few months.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just how I am.
Well,
That's just
that's,
my creative
I mean,
process.
it's, yeah, you never know about things, but it's, I mean, at the heart of it is you're writing these really cool, catchy tunes. So, yeah, more power to you. And I got to jump off because I only have a 30-minute Zoom thing. So
Yeah,
to keep
yeah,
the show shorter,
yeah.
but it was great to meet you. And yeah, I can't wait to, every 3 weeks to see the next song from the album come out. That's a great idea.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And yeah, I'll be in touch over the Instagram.
Yeah, me too. It was, by the way, I really like the stuff you do with hex forms.
Oh, thanks a
It's
lot.
I like the last song you released or the song before that. It sounds really cool. It kind of reminded me of Bleed, of like the whole or like the instrumental direction and of the guitar lines, and it's like and the drum beat
Yeah, yeah,
that comes in relentlessly.
it exists in the same universe, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I really like it. I immediately
Yeah.
like saved it everywhere.
Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we
awesome.
just had a new one also come out yesterday. Um Bring Me One in Black.
Yeah, yeah, that one is
Oh, you heard
just
that one too, yeah.
yeah, yeah, that one is very like I would like to go out and ride in my car and
Yeah,
blast it on
exactly.
full.
Yeah, yes. Mission accomplished. Well,
It's really that good,
It was
yeah.
great meeting you, man.
It
And
was great meeting you
yeah,
too.
I'll
This
talk
it
to you
was
again soon.
yeah, bye bye.